How's it going, guys? My name is CHADKRIPT and welcome back to another FIFA 16 video. Now today I've got a little bit of something different, a little bit of something, yeah, that does make. Today I have a little bit, oh shit. Today I have something a little bit different, and it is a squad builder, not to play with, but like, you know, a lot of people do them, so you probably know exactly what they are. It's future legends, basically. Now I've got a whole bunch of players here that I think should get future legend cards. But there are some that are obvious, and there's some that I'm just kind of, I'm not saying they deserve legend cards necessarily, just like maybe, I don't know, you never know. And I'll be like showing some goals and stuff that they've done over the top of whilst I'm showing you the player, and I'll show the goals and stuff. So we'll start off with the most obvious ones. First of all, you got this guy, Didier Drogba. Now obviously everybody knows he's a legend. He was amazing back in the day. It was actual back in the day because it was a very, very, very long time ago. He's still alright. I mean, I don't know. He's, how old is he now? 1978. How old is that? I can't bother to figure out. I'm pretty sure that's fucking getting close to 40 years old, which, considering he's still playing football, is crazy. But he obviously deserves a legend card. Now next is another completely obvious one. Is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Everybody, it's just, you know, I don't really have to say much about him. You just show some footage and you can see why he deserves a legend card. He's probably the most deserving of a legend card on this whole team. So, but he's still amazing and he's still a really good card. He's 6'5". He's just a brute and he's amazing. And he scores some of the most fucking ridiculous goals you'll ever see, where his leg is like up here above his nose and shit. That's hard. So moving up to the left mid, we got the ugliest person in football, but he's a beast. He's amazing at football. I love watching him play. I haven't seen him play in ages actually. Every time I see Bayern Munich play, he's not playing, so I just assume that he's injured or something. But when he does play, he's amazing, and he's completely deserving with every card that he's had, and the 5-star skills. But yeah, again, it's obvious. Everybody knows he deserves a legend card. It's Frank Ribery. He's a legend. Now, next one, Wesley Sneijder. Now, it's not the first choice you could put in there. He's up there with some of them, but obviously he's not the very first choice. But he is a legend. He was a beast back in the day. Again, I love. It's like some players that when you go on YouTube and you watch football, he's one of the people that I like watching because he's just like, I don't know, the way he plays. It's like he does it with just ease. Like it's just one of those players, like Xavi, which kind of just like floats around, just like, well, there you go. Anyway, yeah, but you know what I mean. He's just class. He deserves a legend card. He's a beast. Now we have Philipp Lahm, who in my opinion is obviously the best right back in the world by a very, very, very long way, because he's actually one of the best players in the world. So yeah, again, definitely deserves a legend card. I don't know how old he is. I can see the numbers, I just can't be bothered to work it out. But anyway, yeah, again, another obvious selection. He definitely deserves a legend card. Now, next one. This guy is one of my favourite players to watch, even now. He doesn't really get played. He gets played a bit more now, but about 2-3 months ago, because I watch Barcelona all the time, he never really got played huge amounts. Like he'll come on and get subbed off, or he'll be subbed on. Like he wouldn't. It's quite rare that he plays a full game. But when he does play, I love watching him play. He's so good. He's like Messi, just without the pace and finishing. But yeah, again, he's just class. I love the guy, the little bold guy. He's amazing. Now you have the guy with the beard, who, if you say name a guy in football with a beard, you just say Pirlo. It's just obvious. Low work rates, but you don't need it with this guy because he's an absolute. He just goes ping. The pass just flies over everybody and just lands right on your toe. His passing is just amazing. It's like some of the best ever, if not some would argue the best ever. Now we've got a goalkeeper now, Italian, legend card. Who could it possibly be? Obviously it's Buffon. He has been an absolute beast for years and he's almost dead now and he still pulls out amazing saves. I was watching, I remember what game it was the other day. I was watching it was a Juventus game and I can't remember who they were playing, but it was pulling out saves as if he was like 18 years old. He was like fucking flying across here. I was like, what is going on? Where's this guy get the energy from? But again, definitely deserves a legend card. And here we have now who I personally think is, in terms of just defending, I think he's still the best defender. Just want to clarify that you're just defending, not everything else, just defending. I personally still think he's the best defender in the Premier League, even though he's almost 60 years old. is of course John Terry or JT, however. But yeah, I just think he, like, defending the front post, I don't think I would want anybody else apart from him. He's so good at it. And he's a really, really good captain. He's a leader. Can't really give him too many compliments for this season, obviously. But, like, generally, he's just fantastic. I mean, some of the tackles, when you watch him, you think there's no way he's going to get the ball, and he's just like, and he's like, how the fucking hell did he do that? How did he make that tackle? But yeah, he's class. Love him. And now we have Maicon Douglas Cisanando. Cisanando. He was fantastic. Now he's good. He was fantastic up until that one game where Gareth Bale kind of made him look a little bit silly. But no, he's a beast. He was fantastic for years. I'm pretty sure he's won a World Cup, which always counts if you're a legend. And yeah, he's just fantastic. He's been amazing for ages. On to the next goalkeeper, we have Victor Valdez. Now, I remember when I first started watching Barcelona, it was about 3 years ago, roughly. I can't remember exactly, but when they used to have him in net, they would, if they had a bad game, sometimes the only reason they wouldn't lose is because of him. Some of the performances he used to, like, pull off, it was fucking ridiculous. He'd make saves like, I don't even know. He's very, very good goalkeeper, and I personally think his reflexes should be a lot more than 85. And that's an inform card. That's a joke. I'm not having that. Diego Milito. Now, I personally think he does. You probably think he does as well, because back in the day, again, he was an absolute tank. I'm pretty sure he scored the winning goal in the Champions League. I'm fairly sure he did. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he scored 2 goals in the Champions League final. And that was back when he was like a beast. I've seen loads of clips of him being a beast before, and he just looked like he was good. He was a good player. He was better than a good player. What am I saying? But yeah, I think he deserves a legend card. Now, Ashley Cole, again, I think he deserves a legend card, definitely. Because for, I would say, 3 years, he was the best probably more than that as well. Best left back, easily, in the world. He was class back in the day. He used to get up and down and he would like put in an amazing challenge, then he'd be up there, whipping in some balls, and he'd be back, putting another amazing challenge. He was even still amazing, like really, really good in the last season he had for Chelsea. And I remember thinking, why did they let him go? He's still class. Again, some people, I don't know, I can't see why anybody would disagree with that, but you might do. But I think he deserves a legend card. Next one, Wayne Rooney. Now, this is where I kind of go, because I don't think he is as good as everybody says he is. I would admit he's a very good player, but I don't think he is like, he's not, I don't know. I mean, when you look at the stats, you can't really argue with the stats. That's why I can't say he doesn't deserve a legend card. Because the stats, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's England's top scorer of all time, I'm fairly sure. And he's second in the Barclays Premier League top scorer of all time, I'm fairly sure as well. So you can't really argue with those stats. When I watch Rooney, I'm just like, I just think he's going to lose the ball kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. I mean, obviously he's a very good striker. Yeah, again, I think no, he deserves a legend card. I just don't think he's as good as everybody says he is. That's all. Now this guy here is ridiculously old now, and he's still tearing it up. Adjurith. I don't know how it's. I don't know if it's Adjurith or Adjurith, but not to the point. He's a beast. He's an actual beast. He wins headers like the best I've ever seen anybody win headers. It's ridiculous. I think he deserves a legend card just for the last 2 years alone. And he's been doing it for fucking ages. So the guy deserves a legend. I think he does. Now and then you've got Carlos Tevez. This again is another obvious one. He's been tearing shit up for years now. And now he plays. So I don't know why he went to Boca Juniors now. Because he's still class. Like he could still get into any team, really, and he's quite old. I think that tells you how good he is, and he's just like a little fucking bulldog, and he runs around, he just scores goals. He's amazing. So here we have now the last two. I actually just added these two because I completely forgot them both. Now the first one, again, one of the most obvious ones on this team, Stevie G. Stevie G. He is what, when you play Red Ass, if you know what Red Ass is, it's a football thing you play with your friends and shit. If you play Red Ass and if you shoot behind the halfway line, here's what you call, you take a Stevie G. He was class. He was very, very good. He's been like Liverpool's best player for how many years? And he was like the heart of the Liverpool team. Like, he was just so good. If he was there, it would be a better team kind of thing. Even now, it still would be. So yeah, he 100% deserves a legend card. And next one is Frank Lampard. Now, those two have always been like next to each other kind of thing in like English midfield thing. I personally think Steven Gerrard was better, even though I'm a Chelsea supporter, but I do think Gerrard was better than Lampard. But still, Lampard was a beast. His long shot was amazing, and his ability to just get in the box and be able to find the ball and score was ridiculous as well. I'm pretty sure he's the highest scoring midfielder in Premier League of all time, I think. And his passing and everything, he had like the whole game kind of thing, a bit like Steven Gerrard, just not as well. So anyway, yeah, that's the team. I hope you agree with my selections. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and mention if you want me to do more like squad builders like this, like youngest players and, you know, shit like that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.